Good evening, everyone. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. I am late. I know I'm late. You don't know what goes on before these videos go live. You have no idea what goes on. Minutes before, I'm running around. I decided, you see, to do my Facebook Live on the iPad. I normally always do it on the iPad. There's never a problem on the iPad, normally. Today, what does it do? Decides to log you out of Facebook. And then, of course, you've got to do the enter the new password thing. Passwords. Is that... The millennials have created passwords, everyone, 30s and above. I don't know the passwords to every single app on my phone. I can't remember whether I added an exclamation mark or a number or a capital letter or a special character. I'm a special character, but we'll get onto that later. Does anyone else have problems with passwords? It drives me mad. I'm turning into a grandma. I've got them written down in the back of my diary. No PIN numbers. No PIN numbers, so you don't be mugging me if you see me in the street. So then I thought, well, I'm going to have to switch to my phone. Switch to my phone, of course. They're all linked, aren't they? In the cloud, whatever that cloud is. So all the passwords eventually. So I'm sat here trying to work out my date of birth, a special character, my password. And I managed to finally log on to Facebook to do all I wanted to do, Facebook, was talk to people. I wasn't going to drink tonight. You've driven me to drink. And breathe, little while, and breathe. Passwords. Do not get me started on passwords. I never know where my hash is in my password. James! I haven't had hash. Well, I have a few times in Amsterdam, but that's a different story. It was a brownie and I didn't know it was cake. I didn't know I was spiked. I was spiked with a brownie in Amsterdam once. But you know what? It was the day before I was going to get on a cruise. And I had a show. I have never slept so well in that hotel room in Amsterdam, up the Akersverten, whatever those streets are called, Ongenochenverten. It's always Verten on the end. Verten, Durten, Zerten. Go to Amsterdam. I can speak Dutch. Verten, Zerten, Durten, Gerten, Zerten. Clog. Just put clog on the end. There's always a clog on the end. And if you have been to Amsterdam, you can stand in giant clogs outside shops. You can. Now... There is Stephen Mear is watching. You might have caught him. Fabulous choreographer to the stars on my BBC Three Counties radio the other week. Fabulous. We had a fabulous chat. And I had none only than not fat and small. Fats and small with a PH. Fat, like, oh, down with the kids. Not like, you know, some short fat person and then some small person. Fat and small. Be a good comedy act. Fat and small. Well, I'm here now, but I cannot tell you the stress with passwords. It drives me crazy. You don't know whether it's your date of birth. And then they say you need a special character. You need an exclamation mark. I said, I don't. But you're deciding I need to. So then you think nothing of it at the time, do you? Oh, I'll add an exclamation mark on the end. I'll just change that one letter to a capital. Can you remember that in 14 years' time and it's logged you out now? You haven't got a clue where you lived in 1943. And you decided that you put the first cat you had or the first car you drove. And then you start thinking, oh, I've set that for that goldfish, but actually I had a hamster before that. Was it the hamster's name? What was the hamster called? I don't know. I'll have to ring family members. And then you have to go online, you have to go on Ancestry.com to find out if some great auntie remembers the name of your hamster you had when you were 4 years old, just so you can log into eBay. I can't cope. I'll have to go on to the Who Do You Think You Are TV programme just to log back into my Facebook page. To find out some past relative was a grave digger, and I go, that was it! Spade! That was the password. I can't be done with it. Oh, you can tell I haven't been out the house, can't you? Oh, you can tell I've had a tough week. Now listen, we need to talk business. We need to talk business while you're all here. The cat... Oh, I've lost me. Look, I've lost these things. You know when these things came out without the wire on, I thought... Are they winding me up as if they snip the wires off their headphones and walking along going, oh yes, I'm listening to my music. I want to go, excuse me love, someone snipped your wires. I thought these were straight. I thought they had those. Remember those candy cigarettes you used to have when you were younger? The little white sticks in them. I mean, why do they make cigarettes into sweets? That was the 80s for you. Let's just promote smoking. Eat sweets, eat them. I used to think there were those candy things stuck in your ears. Oh my God. Now, calendars have arrived. Yes, If you have waited for one, remember they were pre-order. So they are going out this week. So you will get them. Everyone who's ordered anything, CDs, calendars, you will all receive them by next week. Hand on my heart, guaranteed. So remember, you were ordering pre-sale and I had to wait for them to arrive. And with all the COVID and everything, things have been delayed. The envelopes were delayed arriving. The calendars were late arriving. I've done one shipment, waiting on some more envelopes. They're coming this week. You will get your calendars, your CDs next week. But look, they're here. They're here. 2021, a better year, a better calendar. Now, do you want to have a quick look? If you want one, they're still on the website if you want one of these. Look, 2021, there's me auditioning for Strictly. If you're watching Strictly, she's available. She's available for the next 10 years if this thing continues. What was the name of the woman who got the jab? Maureen Lipman. Whatever it was. Well done, Maureen. She's 90. She had the jab. She didn't look it. I think it's anti-aging. Put that out there. February. All you need is love. Ba-ba-da-da-da. March. Vogue. Strike a pose. Nothing to it. Vogue. Cover girl. That's me. April. Willy Wonka. I can't think of a song from Willy Wonka. Heaven, I believe in paradise. Is that a song? I'm moving. Dr. Khan from Harley Street, I'm moving. May. Oh, she's got all sci-fi. She's got all sci-fi. Science fiction. Ooh. Pick a key, any key. Ooh. Regal. Oh, June. I've got my corgi out. There's my brother Darren in the window. Corgis are out. Private jet, leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, then I've flown. I'm on the beach. Where am I? I'm on the beach. Beach, take it to the beach. Beach. Oh, she's a bitch. Some people say it, but that's a different story. September, you can have your own doll. Why is it called Mental? I'm going to have a word with the person who printed this calendar. There's Mini Me. Mini Me. October. I'll get you, my pretty. And Voix too. I've just realised what they put. Who designed this calendar? And November, firework. Baby, you're a firework. And then it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. I guarantee you, call me psychic, December 2021, I'll be doing pantomime. Yes, I will, in a theatre. Cannot wait. Do you know what I'm doing next Monday? Only Crazy Cocks in London. Christmas show. It's the most wonderful time of the year when a kid's mistletoeing and everyone I don't think it's everyone blowing, is it? I don't know what I learned the words for next Monday. Brooke wants a doll. They're not really... Lorraine, your present has arrived at the studios, but they didn't give it to me on Sunday because no one in, so I'm going to get it on Thursday. Because on Thursday, I'm only interviewing Engelbert Humperdinck. Do you want to know where and what for? Watch this space. Have you seen my interview with Martine McCutcheon in Woman's Own? Out now. Put it in your basket when you're shopping. It's expensive, you know. £2.60. Oh, yeah. More than a pack of spuds. Can't wait to receive my signed calendar, Mandy. You'll be getting it. See. Oh, let me stick on my teeth. What's your fairy like on the tree? How dare you? My tree is next to me. Now, if you want to know what goes on with my tree is whenever I travel, whenever I do a show in a town, I buy a bauble. And my tree is all full of my memories of wherever I've been around the world. We've got a margarita there from Mexico, Margarita. A little doll when I went to Russia. Venice, a little doll there. And what's on the top of the tree? Only a crystal by Jane, full Swarovski star. Oh, yes. Let's move down. Japan. No Chinese doll there. No, it's Japan, it's Japanese, isn't it? Do you know what? You cannot tell I work for the BBC. So un-PC. It's not all the same place, Voix. Mirror ball. I don't know what that was. Flamenco, big fat flamenco lady when I was in Sitges. Where's this? I don't know where that's from. Egypt? Why is it Egypt? No, Lanzarote. I was going to say I've never been to Egypt. You can't see that one. That's got camels on it. What's this? Puerto Rico, you ugly island. You've got to not sing that line when you're walking around. I was doing that endlessly when I went to Puerto Rico. What else have we got on here? That's China. What's this little... Oh! Well, hang on. You heard a dong as much as I heard a dong. What dong? Oh, it was that one. That lovely thing. That is... Aberdeen. Oh, are you at Aberdeen? Got myself a bottle. No, that was from Amsterdam. What else have we got on here? I don't want my phone to fall off. San Francisco, open your golden gate, little trolley there. From San Francisco, my earring is caught on my outfit. Paris. Little Paris up there. What else have I got? St. Lucia, a tree frog in a Santa outfit. I mean, I'm sorry. Do you want to see my crabs? Key West, when I was in Key West, Santa on a crab. I mean, I'm sorry. There might be people out there that think they're more famous than me, but they don't have Santa on a crab. Oh, no. They don't. Las Cabos in Mexico, little Mexican drug dealer there. Phoenix, Arizona. Oh, yes, I've been around the world. Pinocchio, Napoli, in Napoli. Do you want to see the scariest Christmas decoration on my tree? What is this all about? What is this all about? I mean, that is frightening, isn't it? That is frightening. This I bought when I was in, you see, I write on the bottom, San Diego 2017. So if I can't find something from the place, I find the worst, tackiest thing I find. Silver face. Apparently it's Cinderella holding a slipper. I mean, if that's not going to get Prince Charming, is it? So she's got a face pack on. So she's covered herself in glitter. Good God, what's going on? And do you want to see my starfish? Do you want to see my starfish? You've seen me crabs. Let's see me starfish. There's me starfish with sunglasses and a surfboard. I mean, I'm eclectic. Excuse me, I'm eclectic. That is St. Kitts in the Caribbean. Super glued back on. It obviously fell off. Cheap. Cheap in the Caribbean. Well, we could go on all day, couldn't we? But you're probably as bored as I am. No, it's not boring. It's all entertaining. Throw the whole house out. It's ruined that creepy doll. Has now cursed it. Effie, don't say it's cursed my house. I can't throw the old tree away. And of course, Judy Poster is hiding behind the tree. There it's all going on. So listen, I'm going to talk to you now because you're all commenting away and I love you lots. What have you been up to? Who is having a vodka or a gin with me? Aromatic tonic. Thank you very much. Do you know what I'm wearing tonight? Don't judge me. But I do love her. This is only from the Gemma Collins boutique. Yes, it's a bit baggy. I'm not one for body shaming, but I will not... I know what you guys are like. You'll be like, oh, she's fitting in Gemma Collins clothing. No, it's loose. It's loungewear. Love it. Love a bit of Gemma Collins collection. This is what I'm wearing. I've made it Holston. You see, I've tied a knot here and I didn't know whether to have the necktie on the scarf, on the side, like that, like, you know, like... But then it drops forward and I can't stand that when your knot drops forward. I need Liza to help me with neck scarf chic. Chris McCauley's only having a cup of tea. Who does he think he is? Hello, Lee, my darling. Hello, Nigel Snowden. Hello, Freya. Hello, Helen Hopton, all the way in Scotland. I'm having pink gin and lemonade. Gary Barlow is watching and having pink gin and lemonade. Cheers, my darling. Ryan is having apricot tea. Can't be done with fruit teas. Fruit teas smell lovely. Taste rubbish. Taste like watery fruit juice. Can't be doing it. Laura Neves on a plum spritz from an advent calendar. Oh, well, that's a different advent. In my day, it was a nasty old bit of cooking chocolate. Now you can get all sorts in an advent calendar. Absolute vanilla vodka. Oh, can't do flavoured vodkas. Cannot do flavoured vodkas. Ever since I was spiked once by Mary Berry at a baking conference, she said, have a bit of this. It was vanilla essence she put in my vodka. She went, have this, I'm going to market it, vanilla vodka. I said, Mary Berry, it's disgusting. Add my gin. Alison Forbes, get yourself another gin now. We're not going anywhere. I haven't spoke to you about a week because I had a dodgy eye. Now, I've got to make a confession about my eye infection. I did have a dodgy eye, but I also went to Harley Street and have a slight bit of work done underneath. I had CO2 laser. Has anyone heard of this? Does anyone know about it? Has anyone had it? Basically, it's a laser that goes like zzz and zaps your skin. Didn't hurt at all. They're great. Walking down the street, 3 days later, scabs. All scabbed up underneath, crusty, not nice, healed in a week, and now No bags, no aged skin. Harley Street Skin Clinic. CO2 under eye laser. If you're feeling a bit like you want rejuvenating, cannot recommend it enough. Lockdown was the time to have it done. Coffee. Corey, you're drinking coffee at this time of night. You'll never sleep. You will never sleep. Hello, Paul Ryder. Hello, Jamie, darling. Justin Hussey's having champagne and watching the Royal Variety tonight. I know. I was meant to be on it. But with COVID, I said I can't risk it. I cannot risk to be with a load of Z-listers. I mean, the Queen won't even be there, will she? Will she? Who's going? No, isn't it just one of the sons? The Queen would go if I was performing. The Queen would say, one must go to the theatre tonight and see Le Voix. Philip, we're going to the theatre. I don't know why I'm talking like that. And what about Gillian Anderson in the Crown talking like Thatcher? The way to talk like Thatcher is not to move the top lip. The lady is not returning. You cannot open the mouth wide. And then, do I sound like Thatcher or do I sound like Gillian Anderson doing Thatcher? That is the question. Dennis, where is my slippers? I don't know if she said that, but I think she did. Mother, I told you to stay. Thomas, leave me alone. I like watching your pantomime. Well, Freya, I like watching myself at pantomime. Quite frankly, in the dressing room. To be or not to be, that is not panto. Shirley Proud's watching. Are you proud? What have you done today to make you feel proud? Such a big mouth, Heather Small. Contradiction there in the name and the size of the mouth. Not that I'm saying she should be called Heather Big Gob, but you know, it would be closer to the name. She's watching. Love you, M people. Although she only goes on herself now. So it's technically just M person. You cannot call yourself people if you're a person. You've got to be politically incorrect. Do you know who I think is very politically correct? Lorraine Kelly on This Morning. I'm always watching her. I'm half asleep. I get up. I turn the telly on. There's nothing else on. I can't stand that live programme that's on BBC with, you know, Kim Marsh. Kim Marsh? I like her. I like him. I think he's quite dishy. Programme, boring. I don't want to watch people sat on 1950s furniture. Or mid-century, they're calling it now. What's that all about? I'd rather have Lorraine on and wake up slowly to Lorraine. And do you know what? When she goes, well, never mind. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. She doesn't sound like Mrs. Doubtfire, but that's my Lorraine impression. Where the minute Lorraine's gone, I think, I can see clearly now Lorraine is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Not a dark clouds have passed me by. It's going to be a dark, bright, sunshiny day. Quite frankly, it's just better when she's gone. Okay, in one sentence I've slated Heather Small, Kim Marsh and Lorraine Kelly. I'm not going to be invited on the television, am I? Do you know when you know it's going to be a good live when you make yourself a cocktail shaker full of vodka and tonic, and then you can just top yourself up. Oh, you're thinking, oh, the drink is nearly empty. She'll be ending it. No, we've got to be talking about lots of things. How are you coping with lockdown? Well, I mean, if you're in tier 3, I feel sorry for you all. I don't know if we're dealing with a pandemic or if we're building a wedding cake, quite frankly, with all these tiers. Oh, my Christmas album is on iTunes and Spotify today. You can download it. If you bought a collector's edition CD, it'll be arriving on your doormat soon. I like you for supporting the arts. Because if you do it on Spotify and iTunes, I get about 30 pence. Take off the tax and the commission from iTunes and Spotify, I get about 3 pence. So it's barely worth it. If you bought a CD, you supported a lonely artist, sat at home with a tree behind her, with a scary, what's that? What is that there? A bulldog with antlers. Probably what a Joanne's create. Look, it's looking at, looks like a pig. Loving me time in lockdown. Are you from North? Loving me time in lockdown. Do you know, ever since they shut down Barnsley, it ain't been the same. I think I could be on Emmerdale. Hey, do you fancy going to Woolpack for a pint of lager? Because I lost a sheep this afternoon. See, that's how it should be. The reality of soap operas is, there's a Concorde crashed into me pig shed. So-and-so's having an affair with me mother and I've just given birth to a gerbil. She's slightly removed from reality, the soaps. Can't keep up with it. Can't keep up with it. Of course, well, I only watch the Royal Variety if it's got acts that are worth watching on. I'm sorry, but Variety is about good variety, not a load of pop stars and Cirque du Soleil whacking out someone balancing a wheelbarrow on the forehead. If it's Dame Shirley Bassey, I'll watch it. If it's a good old comedian, I'll watch it. I don't want to watch, Mrs. Smith from down the road telling a few cracker jokes. No. Where is Joanne Lavoie? Joanne is in a spa near Southampton. We call it that. I call it an asylum. It's very similar. She's tied to a bed and have her legs scrubbed. What are you doing for Christmas? Will you be seeing Joanne? No, I won't be, Della Edwards. I'll be up north in the northeast visiting my parents. Oh, yes. I know what you're thinking. They must be very young. Their parents must be literally 45 because she's only 23. Oh, thanks. You see, we're talking about parents and the parents are watching. This, Richard and Lynn, is from Gemma Collins' collection. And it's all very baggy loungewear. And if I can lift my knee up, I can't do that. It's got like leggings. I do look like I'm oven ready. Prick me with a fork and put me in the oven, don't I? I look like I'm dressed in baker foil. But it's nice. It's very, very comfy. A nice fitted sleeve. Very Christmassy. I thought, I'm going to sit next to my tree. I want to look festive. I even lit a candle on this side. Look. My Santa stocking. I mean, you can't see it. The efforts I go to. Some people say, is she an international icon? And I say yes. But I'm the only one that knows it. Le Voix. No, I didn't. That was Vodka speaking there. Le Voix, me and my partner Marcus was in drag last week raising money for HIV and AIDS Awareness Week. Paul, cheers to you. What an amazing thing to do. Dressing in drag, though, I can't stand that. I can't stand people who pretend to be something they're not. It's not right. It's not right in my eyes. Call me old-fashioned. Maria Nita Pryor, try saying that after 2 vodkas. My signed calendar arrived today, loving it, and the red envelope. More calendars will be arriving soon. If I can find me password to Amazon. Passwords. Don't get me started with passwords. Add a exclamation mark, ask a question mark, add a special character. I am a special character. I don't need to add a special character to my password when I am a special character. What does it want me to do? Prance around like Jeanette Cranky just to log into blooming B&Q website? Don't get me started. Who is she? Who is she? Courtney, exactly. You're old-fashioned. Jason, you might be swanning on here with your Top Fan logo and your smiley profile picture, but you've insulted me. But you put LOL, LOL and 55 kisses, so I let you off. I'm not old-fashioned. I just like good quality entertainment, and I don't think there's enough of it. I don't think the Royal Variety tonight will be as good as the days when you had Ken Dodd, Shirley Bassey, and all those names. Is that wrong to say? No. I think some of these most amazing performers are sat at home with no work, watching people off reality shows on the television. I mean, of course, if I had won Britain's Got Talent and I was on the Royal Variety show, I wouldn't be slating it. No. But I don't think the Queen wants to sit through a dog running through tarpaulin up and down a seesaw when she could watch Vera Lynn churning out a song at the age of 90. Or has Vera Lynn passed away? Has Vera Lynn died? Can someone tell me? We need more entertainment. Chris Macaulay, I'm raising a glass to that. Kathy Tatum is watching. She's just joined in. Let's give her a welcome. Everyone raise your glass. Raise a glass. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier. From the chandelier. That was high. Windows nearly broke. I agree, proper variety. You see, that's what I like to think. Can we have this discussion now? Is that why you come to see my shows? Some people will say, it's dated people I do. Tina Turner, Shirley Bassey, Judy Garland, Liza Minnelli. But I think it's an era that we miss. And I don't want to do. People say, oh, why don't you do Adele or Pink? Or no. You've got to earn your stripes to be legendary enough to be in a Lavoie show. I'm not going to touch anyone. Should hope not. That might be getting me in court. But you know what I mean? I'm not going to impersonate someone that's been on the scene for 10 minutes. I'm going to impersonate someone who is still rocking out albums at the age of 83 and 76. Shirley Bassey. I think that's incredible. And I think that's got to earn your stripes. And I just think that people need to know that. Oh, she's ranting. She's ranting. Yes, she died on June the 18th. Vera Lynn raising a glass to her. Would come to see watching because of your family. Oh, darling, thank you, Ashley, my darling. Do you know what, Ashley, I adore your support and all of you that support me on this. I'm not going to lie. This has been my hardest year financially, successfully, career-wise, emotionally-wise, money-wise. Really, really hard. And without you guys on here supporting me, I wouldn't be still doing this year. There has been times when I've thought, I can't do this. I listened to Rishi Sunak, maybe I need to retrain. Do I plan a tour for 2021? Is it going to happen? Do I plan a tour for 2022? Is it going to happen? I don't know. Sometimes you feel like you're flogging a dead horse. Have those days gone? Will we ever be back in the theatre anymore? Will I be sat in front of a sold-out theatre where people are sat next to each other? Or will it be gapped? Will it be masks? Will it be hand sanitizer? Will I earn enough to put my show on? You know what I wear. You know my dresses, my band. My show, and I mean this in a nice way because I do this for the people that come to see it, cost me a small fortune. I don't want to come on in some tatty old dress in a backing track. No, I want to give you ostrich feathers. I want to give you couture dresses. I want to give you live music. I want to give you entertainment. And I honestly don't know if I can afford to do it. If the theatres won't only allow 10 people in to watch. I mean, who would? Who would? I'm not saying I am giving up, but I'm saying we all need to get behind these theatres when they open. And you need to book a ticket, not just for me, for anyone that's performing, because that person is on the edge of whether they can continue for the next gig. So cheers to all of you supporting the arts. I love you lots. I'll never forget the show in that town hall in Wales. I arrived in my steg on the day the market was, and it was like Priscilla, because there was a big billboard opposite the market square with my poster on, and they were packing up the market stalls. And a woman arrived, and we got out of the car, and you know when people look, you know like those films when I walk in the Western and the music stops. We got out of the car, Merch Steve, Joanne and me, and everyone looked like, they're not from around here. They don't live in Wales. And one woman said, oh, you must be with that show that's on tonight. It was literally like Priscilla. Oh, what have we got here? Couple of showgirls. And we went in. And literally, they were packing up the market stall. And we went on. They were the most raucous audience. And that was the night Hate from Steps came. Hate from Steps came to watch, do you remember? And then he what's the word? Not continued. He not persisted. He what's the word when someone carries something on? Oh my God, what's the word? He persisted? That's not the word. Anyway, to have selfies taken with people in the audience during my show. I said, excuse me, this is not a Steps concert. This is Voix. So sit down, HM Steps, tragedy, and watch, quite frankly. Watch how it should be done. Oh, yes. Lynn, I agreed you've carried and cheered us up this year, Voix. Thank you. I don't know if there will be an awards ceremony for people that have given their all in lockdown and people in the arts who should be recognised, but if there is, just slip my name on a self-addressed envelope and pop it in the box, will you? Oh, I think I should be knighted. Dame Voix for Queens of the Kitchen. 2 albums, Facebook Lives, BBC Facebook Lives, the radio show, Isolation Cabarets. I mean, I've done it all. I'm not getting emotional, but if it gets me an award, I'll pretend to cry. Should I cry? Use this as a soundbite. I just don't know how much more I can give to the people of the nation. And cut there. Lorraine, should we have an awards ceremony? Who else should we nominate? Who else has got you through lockdown? Dolly Parton. Has anyone watched the Dolly Parton Christmas film? Is it any good? I haven't seen it. Has anyone seen Jingle Jangle on Netflix? A friend of mine said, me and my boyfriend are watching Jingle Jangle. I said I've heard it called many things, but never heard it called Jingle Jangle. I don't want to hear about that. I love what? A hooded jacket. Oh, hang on. A hooded jacket arrived this week. I will not be watching the Raj show as I can't start. You can't stand the people. Who's presenting it? Who's presenting it, Thomas? No more vodka full of vodka. No, you need vodka. This isn't me drunk. This is me normally. People say to me all the time, oh, well, she's drunk. Have you seen my show? I drink whether I'm on stage, whether I'm off stage. Some people call that a problem. I call it award-winning dedication to the UK public. If I was on a desert island, what would I take with me? A bottle of vodka and the means of a Facebook Live. Don't keep breathing like that. I still laugh at you being the face of Patax. I love Indian food. And if there's a brand I should be the face of, it's Patax. There should be a close-up of me dipping a poppadom in lime pickle. Looking out. Because my hair, it's nearly saffron. Oh, I could call myself Saffron. Saffron, the face of Patax. Well, I'm sorry. But if bold washing powder can use Spando Ballet, Spando Ballet. Oh, don't question yourself the first time. You only say a word too many times, you don't know if it makes sense. Spando Ballet, gold, is being used in an advert by the washing powder, Bold. I mean, I'm sorry, that's genius. Someone in marketing got paid a fortune for that. Bold! Always believe in your washing powder. Always believe that your whites will be whiter than whites. Bold! You're indestructible, even at 30 degrees. Always believe in wash with Bold. I mean, I'm sorry. It's genius. What should I be the face of? Give me a brand and a product. Let's get it out there. Be kind. I'm not doing anusol. Or as Maria Margulies says on the advert, anusol. When has it ever been called anusol? It's been anusol since the 70s. Maria Margulies trying to make anusol posh. Have you tried anusol? Blind. Matthew Stevens, I'm doing a live. Hang on. Best memory of Voix this year was Joanna swinging around the floor to Dance Monkey. Do you remember? Spinning around my ankles. Dance monkey, dance monkey, dance monkey. Oh. Ann Summers. Oh, Stuart, I could do Ann Summers. You've got to be sexy. Hang on, I've got to find... Let me find something phallic. Here. Let's use this Big Ben. Oh, I've lost my ear pod. Hang on, my hearing aids fell out. Don't go anywhere. I could be the face of hearing aids. Do you have to find the little L and the R? You can never find where they are every time you look at them, can you? Look, find something phallic. And this is Voix with Ann Summers. Oh. Now it's stuck in my hair. You see, this is why I can't do brand adverts. Because I've got Big Ben stuck in my hair. It really is stuck in my hair. How's that got stuck? We'll just leave it. We'll just leave that. New people that are joining. If you've just joined, welcome. This is the new accessory, Big Ben hair. Nothing, as I always say on an evening, nothing better than a big clock when you're lonely. Big clock on your face. I've got a degree, everybody. I went to university. I've also got a postgrad. We don't talk about that. This is what my life's come to. The face of Black & Decker. Oh, I could do that. I'm good with a power drill. Let me find something that's like a power drill on my tree. What looks like a power drill? Oh. Well, nothing really. What would you get from B&Q that's round? Black & Decker. A light bulb! Right. Do you have problems fitting your light bulbs at home? You need to visit the new Black & Decker light bulb collection. You think we're known just for power drills. Well, when you're sick of drilling on an evening, why not get a screw-top light bulb? 2 screws and you're in. That's what I say. Voix, the Black & Decker light bulb. You say I'm born. Look at that. Crystal by Jane, bauble, LV. I mean, designed to do it. designed to do it. Let's add them to my hair. Oh, I'm sorry, that's nice. That's nice. What else should I do? I probably missed loads of brands. Let's scroll back up. No, do you know what? I'm not going to scroll back up. You've got to tell me. Another brand, please. Another brand. I don't want to do adverts tonight. I need some work. Let's get Voix, the face of a brand, please. Let's have some vodka. Oh, I'm getting shiny. Oh, this Gemma Collins outfit. I'm wearing Gemma Collins clothing tonight. Not her, like, old hand-me-downs. It was from her website. I'm not just, doing her laundry. I'm not that hard up yet. The face of loose women. Now Andrew has left. Oh, I can't do loose women. I could not sit and listen to why Linda Robson is not impressed with a teenage daughter's health problems, or why she doesn't like, buying plastic bag for life. And I can't be done with it. It's dated, it's sexist, and it's just pointless. Stop it. Can't stand it. But of course, if you invite me on, I love loose women. We need Voix Monopoly board. Oh, you do! Or Cluedo. Voix in the dining room with lead piping. Bashed on the head with a large rod. That's how I'd go. You can do decks for Christmas. Well, I've tried to do this decorations thing. Cornflakes. Your sister matching the cock's hair. Oh, I do look like the cockerel on the cornflakes packet. Yes! Do I have a cockerel on my tree? Do you know what I do? Do you know why I've got a cockerel on my tree? Because when I was in Hawaii, they're overrun with chickens in Hawaii. Random fact, there's loads of, what do they call it when they're not virile? They are not vile. They are stray cats. What's that word? Virile cats. Feral cats. They don't have feral cats. They have feral chickens all over Hawaii. They do. And I've got a cockerel here, so I'm going to do cornflakes. Good morning, this is Voix. Do you feel a bit of crunch on a morning? Do you want to fill your mouth with flakes of corn? Well, I look like a cockerel. This is the cockerel. So get Voix's Kellogg's cornflakes this morning. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Nothing like a cock to wake you up. Cut. See, one take wonder. One take wonder from Voix here in Cockerel Land. Oh, Justin. That's how you got that rash. Feral. Yes, thank you. Look at that. A big... Oh, it's smashed. The big clock is smashed all over the floor. Oh, what a shame. Well, I don't want my cockerel to smash. Feral cats versus virile cats. Discuss. Good question, Darren. Virile means something very different. Oh, does it? What does virile mean? What does virile mean? See, I'm an innocent woman. I don't know these things. We're going to have to hang them back up later. I can't just put them anywhere. As you can see, this is a tightly organised tree. Oh! Oh, no, that one's smashed. That was my Crystal by Jane bauble. The demise of Big Ben and the smashing of a stone ball. Oh, it's emotional. Sam Postacioglu said, time to lose that vodka. I'll lose the vodka when I can pronounce your name, which is going to be a while. Let's have a little bit more. Well, I've smashed 2 blooming baubles. What time is it? Oh, it's 10 to 7. What time's Royal Variety on? Is anyone watching it? I'll buy you a new clock. Lorraine, I'm mortified. Well, you see, that was obviously when I play London, because I buy a bauble from every town that I've played in the world, every city. Luckily, I'm not far from London, so I buy myself another one. I don't know where I got that. I think I got that from Liberties. Probably didn't got it from Poundline, just putting it out there for replacements. Can someone tell Crystal by Jane I need a new LV bauble, please? It was silver with red Swarovskis. Kath, I won't take anything else off the tree. It's not going very well. I'll end up with a ball bush by the end of this programme. I tell you, programme, check me. Someone wanting a TV show by any chance? Could have been the cockerel. Are you drunk? Stop touching the tree. No, I'm not drunk. I don't think you can call it drunk. when you've had 5. I think you can call it drunk when you're, you're going on apps and inviting people around. That's when you know you've got drunk. Justin Peacock. Toothpaste with your great smile. Oh, you mean a brand? Oh, I could do toothpaste. Thing is, I could take them out and put them in a glass. Oh, look. What is happening on this live? I've lost my hearing aid. Hang on, I've lost my earbuds. This is making it look like I'm drunk, and I am not drunk. Just everything is falling apart around me. How many have you had? I'd love to smash a couple of baubles. Do you know what? Do it. If you've got a tree in the house now, walk over, grab a bauble and just go, screw you, 2020. It's worth it. Do it. Therapy. Smash your baubles, everyone. Get smashed with your baubles. That's my motto. Nothing wrong with a ball bush. Well, Lorraine, that's what they all say. Good evening, loved one. Nigel Scholes Harper is watching. Very posh. 5 is not dancing in the table level. 5 is not dancing in the table level. What does that mean? What does that even mean? 5, I'd be on the floor. Oh! Drinks. See, I forgot what I said 10 minutes ago. I heard something hit the floor. I'm glad it wasn't your teeth. Ryan! My teeth would not fall out and smash on the floor. Oh, I would, but the tree is still in the loft. What, Maria? Go in that loft now. Unless you've had a gin. I don't want you to fall through that yellow fluffy stuff. What's it called? Fiberglass, and put your foot through the ceiling, because then you'll have more. You'll have more than a tree up. You'll have a hole in your roof. Get that tree down, Maria, and put it up. Because the Pantomime is here, we'll be doing a 12 Days of Christmas online. No, I'm going to have a year off, Brian. I'm sorry. I know you miss it, but you don't really miss it that much. Do you? Do you really? Do you really? My album is online. Who's going to want to buy an album from someone speaking like that? My album is available on iTunes and Spotify now. Christmas Cracker album. You can buy a CD. This will be posted next week if you already bought one. Pre-sale, don't worry. Calendars are available. Crazy Cocks on Monday. 2 shows live with me and the gorgeous Dan Boardman on piano. If you're lucky enough to get a ticket, it's sold out so quick. Thank you. I am live doing a show. 2 shows back to back in London. The next shows I've got booked are February. What is that all about? What are we going to do? I'm not going to learn any new songs. I've got a tree and it's called Teddy. You don't name your tree, do you? What would I call mine? Bonkers Barbara, I'd call that. I mean, if that was a woman, you'd be like, just take off a few accessories, Barbara, you've gone over the top. No one needs, like Chanel says, always take off the last thing you put on. For me, that was this top, so I'm not doing that. What about your lippy? Oh, yeah. Well, do you know my Black Friday sale that's on the website? I mean, T-shirts on there are literally a £5. Even the lipstick's reduced. Everything. I'm going to keep that going till January sales, darlings, because it helps you people out with not much money, because I know you all need a Le Voir T-shirt, because some of you can't afford clothing. Or fashionable clothing. That's what I'm worried about. And it saves me changing the prices on the website. And I could do with, a few people going on there and clicking order. I'm putting it out there. Oh, Lorraine, don't talk to me about Tunbridge Wells. I was mortified. That was meant to be last week, wasn't it? On the 5th. Such a good show that would have been. All new songs I'd learned for that show. All new. Shame it never happened. And you know what? They're exclusive for Tunbridge Wells, so I can never do them again. I'm doing Shared Cheeks. Fashion. Fashion. So it's called fashion. Come to Saddleworth. Lynn, I was meant to do 2 nights in Saddleworth, wasn't I? And that went really early doors, didn't it, back in April? Will you do ticketed, streamed New Year's Eve concert, please? Do you know what I am doing New Year's Eve? The blooming breakfast show on 3 Counties Radio. I have to be in the studio at 6 a.m. in the BBC to do breakfast. Do not listen to BBC Breakfast on New Year's Day. There is BBC Essex you can listen to. They'll probably be sober. Listen to them. No, do you know what? I'm actually going to have a New Year's Eve with some friends this year, and I will be live on the radio at 6. So if you're still up, listen to me there. Look, well, do you know people like these things? I don't like matchy jewellery. I can't stand, matching necklace, matching earrings, matching rings. Oh, I can't do with it. I know I'm a child of the 80s, but I can't. So I thought gold, I wanted silver. Break it up, break it up. Break it up, break it up. What's that sound like? Pack it in, let me begin. Baka 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 bam bam bin. What's that song? What's that song? Wake up, pack it in, let me begin. That's a rap from some 90s song. What's that from? Pack it in, let me begin. Please, someone don't leave me sat here sounding like a lunatic. What is that song from? When are you sending out your calendars? If you listen, guys, quick business again about the calendars. They will be going out this week. You will get them next week. Anyone who ordered a CD or a calendar will get it next week. There was a slight... Remember, you were buying pre-sale. So I was waiting for the envelopes and the calendars and everything to arrive. The first shipment went out. I had to get some more envelopes because I sold... So many of you bought them. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. Thank you. So the next one will be going out end of this week. So by next week, all of you that bought merch, unless you're ordering it next week, of course, will be getting it. Jump around, jump around, jump around, jump. Pack, what is it? Pack it in, pack it up, pack it in, let me begin. Yeah, jump. Oh, I love that song. House of Pain. Is it House of Pain? Sell some of your stuff, make some money. I'll give £1 to wax your top lip. Okay, let's just get it clear. I'm not on the breadline just yet, quite frankly. I've got to design a tree and a Judy Garland poster I can sell before you're waxing anywhere near my lips. You should do Christmas Day cooking with Voix Live. No, I shouldn't. You all should have better things to do, like hugging your family and Zoom calling friends you don't really like, but saying, thanks so much for the socks. Oh, bad signal. It's frozen. And then pretend it's frozen like that. How many of you fell for that? Have you ever done that on a Zoom call? I have. When I've been really wanting to end some boring quiz with a load of gay men that are like, wow, come on a quiz with us. I'm like, oh, that'd be great fun. Yeah, I'd love to. After 2 hours, I'm like, oh, I think the answer... Thing is, but you can't pause when you think like that because you've got to be able to end the meeting. Do it. Quiz nights. I'll do a Voix quiz. Should we do a Voix quiz? You'll have to buy a ticket because that means I'd have to put work in learning questions. Do you want me to do a Zoom? Should we do a Zoom quiz? Do you want me to do a... Why don't I do Zoom in your family? Zoom me in. Oh, no. Only if your relatives are aware of it. Don't be mummy popping up like Ronald McDonald's on Christmas Day. Morning! You should do a raffle. Please. Prize draw. Trish. Never call it a raffle. Prize draw. A day with Voix. I'll buy some for sure. Trish, where are we going to go for the day we're in lockdown? Where are we going to go? Garden centre. I'm in tier 2, so I can go out. But if you're tier 3... I'm going to have to spritz you down with Dettol before you come anywhere near me. Zoom quiz, we can buy tickets. Yes, for the quiz, I'll buy a ticket. Need to keep my fave artists in luxury they deserve. Darren, you are my sort of man. Evening, what are you drinking? Hello, Lisa Roper. Well, I'm drinking vodka tonic. I'm going to give myself a little bit more. Maybe a cocktail shaker, all to the brim. And I've got smashed baubles all around my feet because I've had a disaster if you just tuned in. I'd buy a day with Voix. Luke, I know what you'd want, and I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm not. Well, listen. Lovely people, it's 7:05. What are you all doing tonight? What are you all doing this evening? Talk to me. I might do a quiz. But that means I've got to write a quiz. I don't want to have to write a quiz. Can someone, who on here will write a quiz for me and then be the quiz master? Who wants to host a quiz? And then give me the money for doing it. It doesn't work like that, Voix. I'm being selfish. How's you? Missed not seeing you. John, I'm good, thank you, my darling. Matthew Delaney's fan. It was his birthday. He was 74 the other week. Just about to have a fillet steak. Lorraine is someone to notice. She's got a fillet out. Round my sisters. Shh. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on. I'm on the Baileys. Home alone. Bored stiff. Oh, Lisa. Go on Tinder. Download the app. Post a picture of some, like, Essex bird and get all these hot men messaging and get them to send pics and then hang up. That's what I do. I want a shopping trip with Levoir. Oh, Jasmine, bring the money, we'll go. Christmas carols. Deck the halls with bells of holly. La 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 la. That'd be good. An online Christmas show. No, I think people are over these stream shows. Oh, you're finishing Christmas cards, you're good. Watching the Royal Command. The Royal Variety is on. Well, listen, my lovely, lovely people, I'm going to love you and leave you. Thank you for joining. Remember, if you have got your calendar ordered, you are on pre-sale. So it doesn't mean it was late. It means they're on the post this week and you will get everything you ordered. CDs and calendars will be arriving next week. My sale on my website, my Black Friday sale is extended till January, so there's things on there. T-shirts are £5, jigsaws, calendars, lipsticks, CDs, keyrings, you name it, it is on there. And I will see all of you lucky people that got a ticket for my live shows in London at Crazy Coq's on Monday. Cannot wait. This Sunday, I am on BBC Three Counties Radio. Find it on the Sounds app. With Jodie Prenger is my guest, and I'm live from 12 every Sunday. If you've got a song request, you need to message me on Facebook. If you've got a song request for the radio, let me know. You can email me at all. Any shout-outs, birthday requests, anything you want for the radio, send me an email, la.voix@bbc.co.uk. That's la.voix@bbc.co.uk. Do me a favour, share this live video. I have broken 2 baubles for the sake of giving the people of the world some love and smiles tonight. Share the love, tag a friend, someone who needs cheering up, someone who needs the company in these times, and someone who, like me, likes a bit of a vodka. I would love it if you share it, because this is how I keep my business going. And for all of you people who are top fans, supporters, messaged, liked, love heart, reacted, commented, I love you all. Mwah. Let's do it again soon. Cheers. Bye.